So, what did you expect before coming into this class?
So what I expected before coming into this class, I figured that the UW honor students would be sitting on one side of the classroom and the post-prison students would be sitting on the other side of the classroom, and I did not think that there would be any sort of mesh or connection. I figured that because we had come from two different worlds and different backgrounds, I did not believe that I would be able to contribute anything to a UW honor student, and so I was pretty intimidated.
And how has that changed over the course of the course?
Well, how that has changed over the course of this class is the very first day the UW honor students and the post-prison students were able to see the stigma that is attached to a UW honor student as well as to somebody coming out of prison who is going to school. We recognized that those were stigmas that weren't really true, and the friendliness of everybody involved in this project, the openness and their ability to be accepting was huge. It was huge. I also think that if it had not been for the UW honor students being more open than even I was, because I was pretty closed-minded. And I was a little offended by some of the things that were said about the post-prison students by the UW honor students. The first survey we were given, they were asked what they thought a post-prison student would be, and some of their answers offended me. And so I was immediately on guard. But that changed.
And what's the biggest thing you've taken from this class?
I've learned so much from the speakers, from the books that we've been reading. I look at mental health issues in an entirely different light right now. I also look at that just because you don't think that you may fit in somewhere, like I didn't think that I was good enough to fit into a class setting such as this, that I am. And that's, not only is that something that helps you to be better as a person, but to be more accepting of others. And so that was huge. On top of the fact that we have prosecutors and judges and people that are coming in that are, I never would have imagined that I would have anything to say or be able to hold a conversation with them. And so I'm learning and how to do that. And so that's huge too.
And what's your biggest hope for this class?
My biggest hope for this class, that it doesn't end with this class. My biggest hope for this class is that there are lifelong friends that are made, that there are also changes that will come out of this class, changes in the prison system, changes in each of our lives that are for the better, also changes to continue this course to go even after we've gone. I want this class to be a stamp on how important education is for people coming out of prison, and to also give them the courage to know that it can be done. If I can do it, anybody can. And also, I don't know, just for it to take on a life of its own, so that we can change public view and get rid of the stigmas that I had, as well as others had, of people like me.